Well, and here it is. Karl Franz taking on Grimgor Ironhide. Han, Chosen of the Norns, taking on Migsa. And huge shout out both of these players. They've been playing beautiful battles so far. Epic showdown, and I'm looking forward to an epic finale. So, let's take a look. You can take the Empire, my friend. I'm sorry it's non-negotiable with Greenskins.
Oh, no worries. I will go over this Empire army. It's pretty interesting. I like it. Now for the infantry corps, we have 3 spearmen. Provide a little bit of meat in the front line. Just there to die. And we have 2 huntsmen for the skirmish potential. Well, there is a single pistolier. Now for the cavalry contingent, we have 2 Reichsguard. Here defending the Emperor. As well, we do have Demigriff Knight with Halberd to round out the cavalry contingent. Give a little bit of hard-hitting AP. Now we also have the Stank, the steam tank, the glorious, rickety super weapon of the old world. And, yeah, glorious as always. Now for the leadership, we have Jade Wizard in the air. Actually on a peg, not something you always see, but a great place to be and keep it safe. But interesting enough, no Earthblood, just regrowth and the Power Stone. I can't help but think maybe that's a mistake. It seems very odd not to bring Earthblood unless he simply could not afford it and could drop the Power Stone. Anyway, we do have Karl Franz, the Emperor, in the air on Deathclaw, and he has the full kit. Right, thing. No, what's that?
Galmaraz.
Yeah, the Reichland Rune Fang.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Sorry.
Galmaraz, Stand Your Ground, and Foe Seeker. So pretty much the full kit, and that rounds out this Empire army. What has the Greenskin brought to deal with the heroes of Sigmar?
Ooh, interesting stuff. I'm curious to see how that goes. And I don't know. I think regrowth, it's almost like disciplining you to only heal the steam tank and Karl Franz. Don't waste it on anything else. But we'll see how it turns out.
Why would you want to heal the Empire Knights? You know, it seems like.
Yeah, no, or the Demigriff Knights. You know, I definitely see.
No, I mean, you can do a regrowth on the Demis, but I mean, it's only 60 gold. It's just weird to bring the Power Stone, but not.
Yeah.
No, then you want more magic, but you're bringing only 1 spell. But yeah.
No, that makes sense. It's true.
Yeah,
So,
I see what you're saying though too, because you just want to kill the Stank.
Yeah, I know, just trying to provide some insight perhaps into the thinking there on the other side. But, you know, looking here, we got the 8-peak loonies in the center, 2 Forest Goblin Spider Riders on either side. Oh my god, Skarsnik popping his ability. 2 units of goblins.
Oh, sneaky.
Yeah, sneaky, protecting them from artillery fire. And it's a pretty long-lasting ability. Oh, it was a Night Shroud too. So he hasn't even used his other one, so it looks like Skarsnik going to go for the double stealth ability here to keep his army safe on the approach. We have Orc Boar Chariots in here. We got the Arachnarok Queen, a Goblin Big Boss, going to have nothing on him. Night Goblin Shaman with Night Shroud and Vindictive Glare, and then Skarsnik with Wa and nothing else. Going to have Orc Boys, some Gobbo Spearmen, a Black Orc, and 2 Savage Orc Biggins in this army as well. And that looks like it will round it out. So, I guess time to see what happens from here, Romulan. But both of these players bring in pretty interesting armies. And this Greenskin army... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Very interesting indeed.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, these huntsmen are really showing some early value.
Mm-hmm.
Being a good counter-skirm tool versus the skirm cav here. Using that anti-large bonus against these Spider Riders. And they're really putting down some of these key Greenskin skirmish units. With their poison, they can be just valuable in the late game. Slow units like Karl Franz just diving in now.
Yeah.
Routing them, but is he a bit overextended? Looks like he's going to get a bite from the spider here.
It does look like it. The spider summon going down 2 by the looks of it. But he does look like he's going to get out of there, so that summon going to be wasted.
Although he could push the summon after the pistol here, that would get some value. Otherwise, it would be just completely wasted.
I mean, some Reichsguard over here getting some really good... they're taking some pretty serious damage from the Gobbos and the Savage Orc Biggins. Looks like they took about a quarter damage by the looks of it, if not a little bit more.
And some Demigriffs just getting ripped to shreds in the center. Down to, they're terrible.
Oh, wow.
Down to 12 models. They just got, left in combat far too long with Black Orcs and ripped to pieces.
Yeah. Here comes a nice chart. Oh, the Reichsguard pulling out at the last second. I do agree with that decision. Don't dive in when you see an Arachnarok Queen right by you. But look at this. 8 models on the Demigriffs, and he's throwing regrowth on them. Oh,
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, no, that's I think a huge waste of resources in terms of the magic, because they're not going to heal too much from that. It looks like
Yeah,
they've
it
already
seems like
reached the cap. Damn.
I mean, we'll see. I guess they can come back, maybe get some more, but still, it seems like we'll save that. Because now it looks like the steam tank is about to get snacked on by Skarsnik and the spider, and he needed the regrowth for the snake.
Yep. I mean, Karl Franz coming in to support, but there goes the Wah. And Karl Franz actually going to not go into that combat. I like that decision. Oh, Vindictive Lair completely missing Karl.
Just pick off the units on the periphery. It looks like the spider is not focused on the stank, which is it's a big misplay. He needs to just focus that stank and put it down as quickly as he can.
Yeah.
Just get some early damage down so he can hit its healing cap and play the game. And he should be fast enough to stay up too. That's the key. Spider can stay up. Stank. Just keep the unit cohesion with his army.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking kind of bleak for the Empire so far. The balance of power is starting to crawl away from them.
Jade Wizard caught on the ground.
Yeah.
Attacked by the goblin, but looks like Karl's coming in to be a hero.
Oh, yes, he is.
He can kill the goblin right here. That'll be a big loss for the greedy boys.
And there goes the steam tank too, and there goes the terror route, and it looks like the Jade Wizard and Karl will be able to take off, but they need to go. Oh, regrowth on top of the steam tank. I do want to mention the Demogryph Knights did get chased off the map while they were regrowthed. And I'm only pointing that out so much because that's happened to me in a lot of battles where I try to use regrowth on Demogryph Knights. I just don't usually recommend it. Always got to pay attention to the model count. But Steam Tank is now getting very healthy again. And as long as Karl Franz and the Steam Tank and the Jade Wizard are alive, there's a chance. The two Huntsmen are also full health. And they're fast enough to stay away from these gobos by the looks of it. So if I were Karl Franz, I might, split up with the Steam Tank for a bit, go over here, clear up these units of Goblin Chaff chasing my archers, and regroup from there. And it looks like our player may be doing just that. Reiksguard heading over this way with the Steam Tank, using this lovely terrain feature to kind of do a little ring around the rosy with Greenskins for a moment.
So this could be a bit of a sandwich, though. Those are the unbreakable Night Goblins, so if the Reiksguard get pinned in here, but no, the Greenskin is just focusing this thing.
Yeah. There goes the fires from the Huntsman. Terror kicking immediately on those Orc boys. I mean, I think we're seeing Chosen of the Norns playing this exactly how he needs to play it, but I'm not sure if it's going to work out or not. Over here, Reiksguard have gotten in the backline, are actually doing some good work. They're on top of the Orc boar chariots, but the Savage Orc Biggins are in there too now. That's probably your cue to start running away. Pistoliers, I would probably pull over here. Ooh.
Nice glare.
Yeah. But look! Oh, sorry. I had a brain aneurysm for a second and thought that he was routing the actual Ragnarok Queen, but those are just the hatchlings.
That would be huge, though. But
Nope.
the Huntsman, he is putting down some good damage on that Queen. The Queen is what's, the linchpin for this entire Greenskin army, and
Yeah.
it's starting to take some decent damage from the Huntsman. But Karl seems like he's just scrambling, trying to get
But
out
I mean,
safely,
yeah,
but
the Greenskins are so
tank is just tanking.
determined to kill the Steam Tank and Karl that they're completely neglecting the Huntsman. They need to peel off units and go chase them down, because otherwise the Empire may get back into this battle. The terror routes are real.
He needs to at least use these Savage Orc arrows to shoot the Huntsman, the goblins
Yeah.
to zone him out. But yeah, he is extending a bit onto the tank, and I really would like to at least see pick out
Nope.
the Reiksguard. Once you see it charge, kill it.
Yeah.
Once it's close enough, like right now, kill it.
Regrowth on the Steam Tank again.
Yeah, because the tank is just tanking all this damage. But here we go. I like this. He's using the goblins with shields to push off the Huntsman, push him into the corner, use some orc arrows to shoot. Trucked on by the stank and the Reiksguard right now. So
Oh, wow.
that's the crazy fight.
Oh, man. I mean, I'm really loving what I'm seeing from the Empire here. I find myself almost rooting for them to claw their way back into this because, I always like a comeback. But, yeah, the Greenskins still in a very strong position. But now they're actually chasing off those Huntsmen. And I have to say, maybe time to send some of your Empire forces over there. Just leave your cavalry behind maybe to die, send Karl Franz and the steam tank over here to save the huntsman. But they are really low on ammunition, so...
Yeah, and those are the unbreakable goblins.
Yeah, it's true.
Tough situation. They're faster, so they could run. Try and grab a flank, but this is crazy. The Empire and the steam tank, they'll fight regardless of the balance of power, even if it's very much against them. And these are just taking more and more damage.
Yeah,
and
they're...
somehow that tank gets free and gets a few AP shots from that cannon. Back in the game for the Empire.
It could. But here comes a big moment. Karl Franz, is he going to get caught? No, it looks like he's going to get out. The spider hatchlings did go down there, but steam tank is turning around. Another vindictive glare going on the Jade Wizard, but he's regrowthing himself right now. I have to say, the regrowth, like, he would have been out of magic by now if he had Earthblood, I have to say. And Karl Franz diving in with Galmaraz popped. Oh my goodness, this is deceptively close. The balance of power not giving it enough credit, because if the Empire can get this Arachnarok Queen routing, they have a really strong possibility to come and win this. But oh, a huge hit on top of Karl Franz by Skarsnik. But
oh, and is the Jade Wizard trapped? They could just focus. Oh, what's that?
oh, the Jade Wizard! It may be getting out of there.
Out that huge Black Orcs actually need to turn around.
Oh yeah, they do. But look at this. I mean, the steam tank chasing off, shattering one of the units. I mean, balance of power is getting further and further away from the Empire, though. But if they have enough for one more regrowth, can you imagine that, Romulan? A regrowth on Karl Franz right now? It could.
They need it.
They need it.
That regrowth may have been wasted on the Demigryph Knights earlier, though.
Oh my God. You see, that's why this game is the best game, because it's those little moments that people take for granted that could literally be the difference between victory and defeat, because that's a whole regrowth.
He's shooting the spider. It's happening.
Oh, steam tank, fire away. Oh, he's going to start pulling away. God, this is...
Is he going to be cornered?
I think he's going to get cornered right here. He's going to come die on this mountain. Karl Franz and the Jade Wizard going to be killing off the Night Goblins. And I like this pick. The Unbreakable unit for the Greenskins, get them off the field. But Steam Tank now is getting singled out hardcore.
Yeah, Karl needs to try and kill that spider, because, but now it's funny, the forward chariots are probably going to hold the spider in the stank here, so he can't get out.
Yeah, and Skarsnik's in there. So much damage going down. But the spider has a rear side that is looking awfully tempting to Karl. And there goes Stand Your Ground and the Reichland Runefang. But, oh, a huge Vindictive Glare. And Karl Franz is going to get eaten.
That point blank glare was a big beauty. It looked like a great charge, getting that rear charge bonus on the spider side. Just executed by the little Night Goblin Shaman. Is this the Night Goblin Shaman that becomes Gromble Punch?
I think so.
But he's a beastly goblin. He's a beastly goblin.
Damn. What a great game. What a great series. The Black Orcs celebrating in the bloodbath that they just participated in. And what a game. Such a good game. Yeah. Like some crazy kills on the Huntsman, the Reichsguard. Like really, the Demigryph Knight heal may have cost him the game. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because one more...
Imagine that, a Skarsnik victory for the final game in the finals, too.
I know, right? I do love Skarsnik. he's a great Greenskin war boss. Damn.
Yeah, what a game! I really like these armies. Just that regrowth was ended up being a huge loss in magic and in resources, units on the field. Yeah, what a late game scenario. That was pretty incredible. It was I think it was good focus for the Greenskin to constantly stay on the stank once he was on it. I mean, there were probably a few misplays here or there, but overall I think that was a good play, because he just kept the pressure on the stank. And that, yeah, basically the end of the game, the stank had like 75% ammo. It really didn't get that many shots off, which it needed to put down the Black Orcs, which were full health in the late game, and the Spider, which was just holding on, you know?
Yeah.
Just the, like, 3 more cannonballs probably could have changed it. You know?
Yeah. No,
But
completely
those
agreed.
Stemmies really would have helped for sure. But yeah, what a game! Great game to both players. I do like the Empire army overall. I think it's a really nice use of Huntsman and the Pistolier to counter Skirm, and good use of Cav overall.
No, yeah, it was a
Yeah,
very nice
great game.
army, and I like that, you know, he doesn't focus on infantry against the Greenskins. It's just usually an effort in futility to try to take great swords and be like, I'm going to take out some Black Orcs. It's like, no, you're not. You're going to
Yeah, like,
die.
the great score basically get crumped.
Yeah.
You basically need to bring the unbreakable infantry just to die because
Yeah.
that's all it's going to do.
Well, and the Reichsguard just used beautifully there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really a shame because I do think the halberds would have worked well in this matchup, particularly against the chariots and the Arachnarok Queen. Aaron Foxy, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the tournament today. So yeah, I see the point there, and I definitely think they would have had opportunities to shine in this matchup against those chariots and Queen. But yeah, I can't get my mind off of it. That was such a close game, and you know, that's why I love this game so much. Everyone, I'm going to end with a little spiel of why I love this game. It's just something that happened in the first minute of the battle can determine the outcome at like the 19th minute of a battle, and I just like that. I feel like you don't get that in enough games. So Romulan, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. So anything you want to say to the chat before we sign off?
I just want to thank you all for joining us, and thank you. It was a pleasure as always. And once again, y'all be excellent. Crump the kits. And yeah, what a good fight. Good night to all. It's a great time.
Oh yeah, for sure. And thank you as always for co-casting. Going in order, thank you to the chat. Always a pleasure having you. I'm going to go ahead, read off the new followers and subscribers today. And it looks like we have Shazenberg and Povo86. Thank you very much. Professor Zoidberg thanks you as well. Migsa's back indeed, Shidoku. That was a beautiful display from him. And also big shout out to ChosenoftheNorns. Some awesome games today. Going back to that follower history. Shazenberg, Shetland Apache, thank you for the subscription. 20 months from Shetland Apache. That's insane to me. I've been doing this for over 2 years, and I guess just around 2 years, and he's been subscribed the whole time. So Apache, thank you very much, my friend. Wicked Science for the subscription at 6 months. Budokan, Danzak, Demi G, thank you so much for that tip. Davina Q, thank you for the subscription for 3 months in a row. Hadres, thank you for the sub, my friend. Ogardle, thank you for the sub at 2 months. Stepakis, thank you for the follow. Senor Villano, number 8. Senor Villano, the 8th. Thank you very much for the bits. My good mate, Cobra Bobo 1985, Red Dagger Doc, Aaron Foxy, and Povo 86. Thank you guys very, very much for following today. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Go have a wonderful weekend. And my son HW is going to sign out from here, but I'll see you all next time.